Perfumes du Monde. This is Androgyne 1620. The top note here is built on cardamom, yuzu, and mandarin. Middle note here is on violet, juniper berries, leather accord. Then settles with vetiver, patchouli, and birch. I promise you, I've seen these lines of notes before. It was after sniffing this and reading the notes, I realized the aromology I reviewed previously had the same structure of notes. Leather, earthy kind of fragrance, but vetiver amplified. This is extremely a vetiver forward fragrance. I did an experiment. Trust me, to my nose, I feel like this fragrance is picking inspiration from Nishane Sultan Vetiver. I tell you for free. There is a lot of similarities here, and I find them to mimic each other in so many aspects. The presentation is simple and straightforward. There's nothing much going on here. A woody cap, which I love. Perfumes du Monde, I think that's their logo there. It's a wooden cap here. Nothing fancy, premium and classy. The bottle is very well built. This should be a 50 ml bottle, very sizable. There's some weight here. It feels, there's quality here, you can tell. The presentation here, I love it 100%. For my kind of person, I dig this kind of presentations in fragrances. I find this to be Nishane Sultan Vetiver. Take it to the bank. I've spread Nishane Sultan Vetiver on one part of my hand. On the other, I used Androgyne 16020, and I can tell you for free. Even though Androgyne 16020 gave me some depth, structure, some density in the first 30 minutes opening of the fragrance, less than an hour later, maybe 45 minutes afterwards, they are both almost very identical. This is in that DNA, this is in that class. They're all in the same WhatsApp group. Same thing with the aromology Tuscan Oud, except that in the aromology Tuscan Oud, the top notes get to play a vital role in making the fragrance a lot more lighter. It's brighter, but in this case, this is a little bit darker. This just gives you Nishane Sultan Vetiver vibe. In the opening, this is even darker than Nishane Sultan Vetiver. As it begins to dry down, you're going to have both of them literally almost identical. Literally almost identical. This is really good. This is an earthy, mossy green. This is vetiver on steroids. For me personally, I'm not sure it's a fragrance you want to wear during summer or in heated environments. I think this fragrance fits best in winters, in the evenings, in the mornings, or if you're going to be in an air-conditioned space, this is going to do very well. The smell here is quite dark. I don't find this to be something you can wear for casual events. If you try that with this fragrance is obviously going to wear you. So you have to be careful to wear this fragrance and not allow this fragrance to wear you. If you don't look dressed and prepared for this is going to take the center stage and make you look like you used your uncle's perfume or your father's cologne or something. This is how the atomizer goes. In a layman's term, if I have to come down to street language, this smells like marijuana. If you spread this on someone who is not into perfumes, who is not a perfume connoisseur, or who doesn't have a trained nose, who is not into the art of perfumery, the person obviously is just going to say that this is weed. For me, I feel like it's not the kind of fragrance that will appeal to people who are not into the art of perfumery. If you're someone who just buys perfumes because you think it's customary for a man to own a bottle of perfume, this is not for you. If you love niche texture, if you love character in your fragrances, personality in your fragrances, this is where you want to be. It has a lot of persona. It's molecules like this that sets me apart, that separates me from that crowd. So this is a big pace setter. This is beautiful. This is gorgeous. I got this from the house of Tutu in Abuja. She's selling Perfumes du Monde, literally all the Perfumes du Monde perfumes or collections. I think she's selling them. I literally got this and Stingy. I got two from the same house. There's a lot of movements going on here that you will enjoy. There's a lot of locomotion here. Performance-wise, you're going to get easily 8 hours out of this. Big shout out to Isabel Jail on this one. I admire this. I respect your craft for real. I'm looking for a day where I get to hold a conversation with you, because at some point I like to get into your head to know what inspired you to want to take this direction. This is definitely not a conventional direction by any means. This is lovely. I love it. Perfumes du Monde, respect. I love what I'm getting here. Big time. I'm really going to mess around with that house a lot because of Androgyne 16020. This is by Isabel Jail. Great perfumer, great nose. This is just going to be in my favorite collection. Definitely not here. In my favorite collection.